What's up, guys? This week's topic is talking about trans siblings. I am the trans sibling. I have a twin sister. We are 23 years old. That is all you need to know. The pros and cons of being a trans sibling. Honestly, I feel like my sister embraced it. She had no problem with it. You know, just that unconditional love that a sibling has for you, and that was awesome. You know what I mean? So it really didn't take much. You know, she does still slip up and call me she. I'm not gonna fault her for it. You know, she works very hard at correcting herself, and as well as when she introduces me to people, there's no messing up. Like, she calls me he, she calls me her brother. When she introduces me to anybody, it doesn't matter. As far as, you know, switching back and forth, I feel like that's a con, because I feel like, you know, I feel kind of bad that my sister has to juggle it, and it's my life, and it's kind of like, I kind of commend her, you know, like, I do commend my sister for always, you know, being able to do it, because my parents, they know about my transition, but they, out of a respect level, you know, still have to refer to me as she. My sister still has to refer to me as she, just so, you know, respect that of my parents. That doesn't bother me at all. And I just commend my sister for being able to juggle that, because that's hard, you know what I mean? So if she slips up when we at the house and calls me she, I ain't mad, you know what I mean? All I know is my sister does all she can when we're out in public to use the right pronouns and call me her brother, and I feel like she's awesome for it, you know what I mean? Like, other than that, you know, I've always been like a big brother. I tell these dudes straight up, but she got a boyfriend right now, but I'm just saying, like, straight up, do not disrespect my sister. That's my heart, that's my life. Always been that way. I will fuck you up. That is my sister, you feel me? But yeah, but being a trans sibling, for me, you know, it's pretty easy, because my sister's just really accepting and always willing to, you know, go above and beyond for me when it comes to my transition. So I don't have too much to say about that, but something I do want to do is get her opinion. So I'm gonna slide a clip in of her talking about what it's like having a transgender sibling, and yeah, so y'all check that out.
Okay, so what it's like to have a transgender sibling. For me, it's always a learning process and a growing process, and I'm happy to be on the journey with Kamari. Let's see what else. I'm trying to be the best sibling that I can be for Kamari, helping him with this transition. It's not just a transition for him, it's a transition for me as well. And I love him so much, and I'm always going to be here for him. It's awesome having a transgender sibling. I'm so proud. Okay, so it's a bit difficult trying to change the pronouns from a she to a he, but I do make sure that I correct myself every time that I do mess up. And when I notice when I talk to people, I do call Kamari a he, but when I'm at home, it's kind of hard to change it, especially when I'm talking to my parents, just because it's hard for them to change it as well. Kamari has always been like a big brother to me, so as far as getting used to having a new big brother, Kamari's always been that way. So it's not big change for me. Actually doesn't change anything at all. I've always had a big brother. Okay, so introducing people to my brother Kamari. Sometimes I have to think about, like, hey, this is my brother Kamari, but I rarely ever have that happen to me. It usually just falls out. I'm like, oh, you have to meet my brother Kamari. It's never a big issue for me. I've never ever had anyone come up to me and ask me. I did have a fear at first that people might come up to me and ask me, is that your brother or your sister? But I've never ever had that happen, and if it did, I would just kind of shrug it off, because that's not my sister, that's my brother.
Like I said, guys, you know, it's all pros over here when it comes to being a sibling. She's my best friend. At the end of the day, anything I need, anything she needs, we're both there for each other. You know what I mean? Like, she never let anybody disrespect my transition, and I'm really truly grateful to have just an amazing sister. So anytime it comes to my sister, like, completely blessed. Like, I'm just blessed to have just a great sibling. She does get on my nerves, I'll say that much. That's probably the only con, but that's what little sisters do. I'm only a minute older than her, but you know, I'm a big brother. I'm very protective, like I was saying earlier in the video. Yeah, so I hope you guys like the video, and definitely check out next week's video. All right, see y'all next Tuesday.